The commandments of the matron of ravens. Number 1. Death is the natural end of life. There is no pity for those who have fallen. Number 2. The path of fate is sacrosanct. Those who pridefully attempt to cast off their destiny must be punished. Number 3. Undeath is an atrocity. Those who would prevent the transition of the soul must be brought down. The laws of Mab, the queen of the court of the Winter Fae. There are no gifts, only passing mutual debts. Number 2. All debts must be paid. Number 3. Members of the court are expected to be loyal to the aspects of winter above all others. She was a priestess of the Raven Queen, one of her primary handmaidens, who was sent to the court of the Winter Fae to act as an ambassador. She was a Kenku, who via a boon from her queen was allowed to take the form of a dusky-skinned young woman who appeared in her early 20s. She was small-built and kept her hair in twists. Her eyes never stopped looking at the world around her. She always tried to keep her heart close to the ways of the court she was sent to, but only really had one real weakness: young children, and could never tell them no. Eris enjoyed her life and enjoyed learning about the ways of the Fae court. And then there was the day that everything changed. The day he fell in the middle of the winter court in a shower of red feathers that burned away as soon as they hit the floor. What looked like a human man stood there, shield and sword on his back, a shock of bright red hair down to his shoulders. She hated him at first sight, but didn't know why. Kel was quickly seized by the Queen's Guard, believing him to be a fairly stupid spy of the summer court. Until Eris realized what she was looking at. There was not many of them, and even fewer willing to be seen in public. She was looking at one of the last of the Phoenixes, a private and prideful race that carried the spark of beginning inside them, and who will never die as long as they carry that spark. This is why she hated him at first sight. While not undead, this was a being that was never part of Fate's path, a being that predates the Fates even, a race that her great lady had no sway over. Kel stood there confused, looking at a large group of fairly well-dressed Winter Fae looking at him. Why was he standing in the middle of the Winter Fae court? Then he looked up to see the icy glaze of Queen Mab. More feathers poofed off him, feathers that burned with a primeval fire. In the court of the Winter Fae. He spoke one word: fuck. As he was tackled by two oddly well-dressed orcs, he fell to the ground, and that's when he saw her. The small, dusky woman who looked at him with loathing, with brown eyes with their own hidden magic. And he fell in love with an instant. An instant that forever changed many things. An instance that the Fates will always remember. As Eris watched him fall to the ground, her eyes met his, and she felt his fire inside her. She now felt a burning dislike for the man. And in the back of her head, she heard a clear, calm voice, the voice of her lady, say, "Well, this is new."